Getting a royalty-free subscription service is an amazing way to level up your YouTube content for your editing while avoiding things like copyright claims or even worse, copyright strikes. I've been on YouTube for over 4 years now and I've always used Epidemic Sound, but recently I added Soundstripe, which is today's sponsor to the mix. And I know, today's video is sponsored, which means you're going to click off because you feel I'm going to give Soundstripe all the credit. But I want to let you know that I give a 100% honest review, and today's video is not about which one I think is best. I'm going to be giving an honest review on both of them and breaking down things such as pricing, licensing, the ease of use of their website, and just overall who I think which platform is better for. This way you can make the ultimate decision on which platform is going to be right for you. But I will say, if you can afford to get both, I would highly recommend it because the music that you find on Epidemic Sound won't be on Soundstripe and vice versa. But if you can't afford it, then this video is going to help you make those final decisions. So let's start with pricing. So unfortunately, you can't just look at these two and say, oh, this one's cheaper, I'll go with that. The price gives you different things, so depending on what you need will depend on which is the best option for you. So as a content creator with only one YouTube channel and you don't do any type of commercial or client work, Epidemic Sound will probably be the best option as it comes in at about $15 a month and you can save money by paying for the year in advance, which is $144 and breaks down to about $12 a month if you pay for the year. Now that price does give you access to their music and sound effects, but if you end up doing multiple channels on different platforms, so say you start a second YouTube channel, then you're going to need to get a second subscription to use the music on that channel, as you can only clear one channel per social media platform per subscription you have with Epidemic Sound. So as soon as you add a second channel, instead of $15 a month, you're gonna have to start paying $30 a month. It gets even more expensive if you start to work with clients, so you start to edit for other people or you do commercial work. So basically anything other than posting on YouTube or social media platforms. If that is something you need this platform for, then you're looking at about $50 a month, or you can save some money and pay $300 for the year, which breaks down to about $24 per month. So for the more experienced content creators, this is where Soundstripe is going to be more cost efficient for you. So instead of Soundstripe charging you more for commercial work like Epidemic Sound does, they actually split their packages up by features. So if you're looking for just music, this is going to cost you about $12.50 a month. If you want music and sound effects, it's $20.50 a month. And then their last package actually allows you to add their stock videos for B-roll, and that's going to be $33 per month. So in pricing, I do like that Soundstripe combines both personal and commercial usage, but I find it odd that they actually split sound effects in a separate package, as Epidemic Sound includes sound effects. Of course, that brings me right into licensing usage. So with both services, your content you make while you have an active subscription will be protected forever, even if you pause or cancel your subscription later on. Now, with this, as soon as you cancel your subscription, even if you downloaded the songs during an active subscription, at the moment you cancel, any content that's made during that cancellation process will not be protected. So it's not really about when you download things, it's about when you upload your content. So that's something to really keep in mind when you are working with royalty-free music subscription companies, no matter who you go with, is no matter when you download the song, if the content is not uploaded during that active subscription time, then that content is not going to be protected under their license and usage. Now with Epidemic Sound, things are automatic. So things will automatically be cleared as soon as you upload. You won't get any copyright claims or copyright strikes because they can detect what account is connected to your Epidemic Sound subscription and they won't flag anything. With Soundstripe, this is where creators have started to complain because with Soundstripe, you actually have to fill out a form and then you need to generate a link specifically for your YouTube videos of the songs that you use. So if you're using multiple songs, you have to generate a link for all those songs and put them in the description box of the video that those songs are used in. If you don't do this, then you do risk getting a flag or a copyright claim until you put that link into your description box or you overturn it and you show them that, yes, I have an active subscription. Because if you look in your downloads, it will tell you exactly when your subscription was active and when you downloaded all of the music. Now, if you are working with commercials or clients or anything like that, then you will have to check a box that says this is for TV or broadcast, and then you'll have to fill out a project title. This way they're aware of where the content is going to be broadcast at. All right, so again, their licensing is pretty much the exact same, but I'm gonna have to give Epidemic Sound the advantage here because you don't have to do any extra steps like you do with Soundstripe. All right, and I know those two are really big decision factors, but I also like to look at the ease of use of websites. And honestly, they're pretty much the same. Although Epidemic Sound recently added in an AI system that's going to show you recommended songs based on frequent genres or artists that you download. So I love that because as soon as I log in, I have songs that I'm most likely going to like. But I do feel it repeats itself, which is weird because they have over 35,000 songs. And I feel like for me personally, the ones that are recommended to me are like the same 10 to maybe 15 songs. So I feel like I never get to like look at the full expansion of their library because the same songs always come up. But on the other hand, both platforms are pretty well organized. You can search for songs based on their genres or albums, even moods and beats per minute. And you can even favorite songs or add them to a specific playlist. So if you're working on a project, you can just organize everything on the website. And I love that they both have a similar music button. So if you pull up a song that you really like and you're working on a project and you want to keep like the same vibe throughout the entire project, you can just click on similar songs, and this is going to pull up a list of songs that are similar to the one that you're actually listening to. This is definitely why I said if you can afford both, I would definitely say get both, because again, the library sizes are pretty big on both of them. Although Epidemic Sound does have a little bit more, Soundstripe does upload 150 new songs every single week, but the songs that you get and the music that you get on each platform are going to be completely different. Also, I feel, especially being on the platform for 4 years, that I definitely can watch another creator and understand exactly where they got that music from because everyone uses Epidemic Sound. So after a while, we're all starting to sound like each other. So I do love that there's not as many creators using Soundstripe. So I feel like my videos, especially when I get into those like deep edits, are more unique sounding because you don't hear it from every other content creator in your niche or on the platform in general. Again, I didn't want to sway you and say this one's better than this one. I just wanted to lay out some facts, but really quick, I'm just going to say overall, I think they both have amazing features, they both have really good layouts, and they have amazing music, and it really comes down to what you need. And I know cost is a big factor, especially when you're just starting out. So again, if you're a beginner, you just are looking for a personal license with music and sound effects, and you just have one channel, then Epidemic Sound is going to be best for you because it's going to be more cost efficient. But again, if you're a creator like me who's more advanced, you're doing multiple platforms or multiple channels on every platform, you're working with clients, you're doing commercial work, then this is where Soundstripe is actually going to be more cost efficient for you. And if you're just looking to save extra money, doesn't matter if you're just starting out or you're looking for commercial licensing as well, I do have a discount code so you can use Navigating YouTube on Soundstripe and get 15% off your entire subscription. So I'll go ahead and leave that in the description box below. I would love to know in the comments which platform you decided to go with, and you can check out this video next to see how to use some of the sound effects on Soundstripe to make your own custom call to action buttons.